route all the way to your, for example, Visa credit card account. So you don't have to actually sign again and check your list of how many food.
I think the idea is conceptually is good, but I think what you're going to encounter is a lot of psychological barriers. Like for me, for all of us here travel quite a fair bit. I will make sure that I check my bill first. I want to make sure that I check my bill first. So even if with the RFID or not, even with the RFID, I still want to make sure I look through my bill, and I think from the payment portion of it, okay, because we work with Visa for the credit cards, okay, the risk is passed on to the consumer if there's a signature. Okay, so if there's no signature, I can argue with my credit card, say, hey, who signed for this? It's not me, Okay, so this may not pass through, or you will have a bigger problems. From the hotel side, say that, hey, actually I want to collect back this money, but now the customer is, debating that, hey, it was not signed for, someone else has used my card. So therein lies this very tricky question, or tricky problem. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this is one. I think the idea of wireless or no need to carry your card around.
That's the risk when you everything here in the world right now is a risk. Even the banking side is a risk right now, and
right. But then
you just go to minimize your risk.
Yeah. You got to really minimize what you want to do. Yeah.
But I think in a whole, when we talk about, let's say, as a Singaporean, we don't want to give our thumbprint to anyone except the government, because we trust the government now. I think that will.
Would you trust a boutique hotel that you've never gone to?
Never gone to. I would actually. I would, because I love to travel. But like I said, this technology will not change people's mindset overnight. It will have to take, I think, a few years. Then people will start getting used to it. But I just think people need time to practice and get their feel to it. That this technology can.
I would say that the idea is very good, but you have to have alternatives when at the check-in when you tell the customer or the guest, I need your thumbprint. If the customer says no, I got one, why are you going to turn the customers away?
No.
Right. So what if the customer says no, I'm not going to ship to you? So how?
We'll still have. If you don't want to have the thumbprint, you can use you can use the palm. You can use your palm.
But the whole idea is that I don't want
if you don't want anything to do with your hand or anything to do with your thumbprint or anything, we will still do the normal hotel system of payment wise, which is your own house key and sign into your room and sign and all those stuff.
Because actually for me as a guest, I don't like to be tracked. I don't like you to know that I'm here. I don't like you to know that I'm there. And half the time when I travel, maybe 80% of the time we'll be out of hotel. So does this?
The thing about implementing it is not for the hotel to actually know where you are at, but is to get a whole mindset of where the customers are going, and then they can actually plan their marketing strategies on how the customers are behaving.
So like you said that is to provide a customer experience, right? So from what you are saying now, it seems that the benefit is more to the hotel management side rather than from as a customer service.
As a hotel, you want to get a feel of what the customers are doing, but then as a customer, you want to feel a sense of belonging to the hotel, and say that okay, I can go anywhere freely without the hassle of bringing a card around, bringing cash around, or with just simple my fingerprint, and that will actually help me to actually access everywhere where the hotel is related to, right? So it is a customer and the hotel side of the prospect.
Obviously, you want to go anywhere with ease, knowing that you can just bring your access card to all the different properties around without actually every hotel you check in, you have to, hi, I'm Mr. XYZ, I'm here, blah blah, at this place and all this stuff. So you just have to do it as, okay, I'm here, this is my card, check me in. Okay, here you go, sir, your room is here. Enjoy your property, enjoy your stay. We have all your services that you want. For example, you want a spa to be booked at this hour. It's all set and done, preset for you, just like that. The way you want it is like a home away from home experience.
You mentioned also about tracking of assets. Yeah. What kind of assets are you referring to?
inventory assets, what has been going in, what has been going
I
out.
understand that. What kind of inventory?
Food, for example, food-wise, you know, and for the hotel itself, we actually give out, and then we make food for the guests. So
like in the F&B industry, F&B side, you know, a lot of products are going out. Or let's say, you know, in a casino side, you have this amount of chips, and you want to keep track of your chips as well. And you
Okay.
yeah.
That's already in place, right?
Yes.
I mean, RFID is already in place in the form of the chips. But I mean, when you say assets, and now that you talk about food, then what idea do you have?
During certain hotels, there are mini bars to it. There are mini bars at certain rooms, and you know, at bars they have like cans of Cokes. You can actually use that to implement instead of using, you know, there's this technology called the fridge, something that the one that when you there's a sensor to it. I can't remember the exact name of the.
So let's say
intelligent fridge.
Let's say you have a Coke and then you place it here and then you take it out and then after a while it calculates. Yeah.
Right. So in that sense, that's the application. Have you considered about using this to monitor staff, for example? Would that be another application?
I mean, you can prevent pilferage from the staff area as well. You don't want to see your staff taking out cans of Coke every time, bit by bit.
Because I'm just wondering, you know, in a hotel, because the space is so big, to eat. I mean, you're in hotel management. Is it an operational issue? Sometimes you want to get this person, you cannot find this person. You know.
If the employee itself is within the property compound where the RFID is implemented, then you can track. But if he's not around, let's say he's on leave, there's no way I can use my RFID technology to know where he is in around the property. Let's say I know he's working, but then he sort of tell the manager that I'm going for a toilet break, but actually he's going out to work, not to sleep. So you actually know where this person is. So by then you will know, hey, why aren't you working? You know, on all this stuff.
Any more last question from the gentleman? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.